Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot and the oracle cards to communicate energy frequencies to you guys. Beautiful viewers, today's reading I am super pumped to get into because we're going to be asking spirit, what are these synchronicities trying to tell you? Where are they trying to guide you? What are they trying to make you pay attention to? Why are you seeing these synchronicities? And this could be anything from a repetitive number to a repetitive name, animal, whatever it is that you're seeing or taking as a synchronicity, but you're not quite sure what it's trying to wake you up to. Okay, so we'll ask spirit, what is this message for you, and what are you kind of being guided to do or take notice of? 3 options to choose from today. Very important, more than ever, for you to use your own intuition, because synchronicities are very much your own subconscious speaking to yourself, making something, bringing something to your awareness. So only you can really be in tune with what that is, okay? But as we know, energy is all very interconnected. So if you resonate with this message, the message was certainly meant to find you today. But use your intuition to what you will see, feel, or hear that will confirm to you indeed this is your message, okay? And only you can do that. I cannot do that for you. So we have 3 options. Option 1 is this beautiful angel right here. I believe this is hematite. Gorgeous. Option 2, we have this onyx angel right here with the beautiful headband. Okay, and option number 3, we have the piece of rose quartz. Beautiful rose quartz angel. All right, so I will leave the video running for a bit so you don't get the bar at the bottom of the screen there, so you can just use your intuition. Now, nothing is wrong, so just use your intuition to resonate. If it doesn't feel right, just go to another pile. And if you are drawn to multiple angels here, then that just means there's multiple messages here for you, and that's absolutely fine as well. All right, so timestamps will be in the description box, and in the pinned comment, it'll take you directly to your pick. I will see you at your pick. Hello, my beautiful pick number 1. You picked the hematite angel here, and yes, this is a piece of hematite. Beautiful. The stone is actually a grounding and balancing stone, so it transforms negative energy into positive energy so that you're vibrating at a higher vibration. It also provides stabilizing energy. So it does aid in mental clarity and emotional well-being. Okay, so it's also a very healing stone used in a lot of pieces of jewelry here, because there are a lot of physical health benefits that this aids in, and it definitely enhances your circulation. Also, it bolsters your physical strength and your endurance. Okay, so this is also stone used as protection. So if you are in astral travel, lots of times people will use the hematite as a protective shield around the body. So lots of meanings for that stone, or healing properties. Let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what exactly are these synchronicities in your life going on about. What is spirit trying to tell you, or what are you being guided to do or pay attention to? What's with all these synchronicities? So like I mentioned, only you can really use your intuition for your own synchronicities. So if this resonates for you, then you will see, feel, or hear something that is going to ring true for you. Okay, take that as a sign from spirit that this is indeed your message. So let's take a look. Just before I started to get a really sharp pinging in my head as well. Okay, so let's see what this all means. So we have hold on to me. Wow, number 30. Okay, we'll get into what this card means, but things are about to really take off for you here. Pile number 1. Wow. Okay, we have explorer. And we have compass. Her wings look like a dragonfly. Dragonflies are all about cutting through illusions. Okay. We have concealment. Interesting, compass and explorer. Okay, concealment. Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Oh, wow. Inner truth, 31. So we have the number 30 and the number 31 in succession here. Succession numbers might be coming through very heavy as your synchronization. I'm seeing a lot of synchronized I can't even say it, numbers in sequence. So this might be something that you are seeing. Okay, so we have 3031, and this says Samputa Mudra with inner truth. Integrity, truth, and communication. Focus. I speak on my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. Okay, tying back to this mental clarity in order to speak some sort of inner truth. Voice of truth, inner truth. Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Beautiful. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. We have health coming through again. We'll honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay. We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. That's beautiful. We have quite a few tea leaf cards that wanted to come out for these readings, so I am going to just bump these up just slightly so we can fit them at the bottom here. Now, don't pay attention too much to the words at the bottom. It's more energy we're getting from these tea leaves, all right? So we have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways opening up. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Career. Cat, two-faced friend. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And we have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. You guys might be seeing lots of feathers. Well, any one of these signs could be significant to you. We have a purple pouch. We have a desk here. We have more feathers. And then, of course, a cat and a fair woman coming through. Okay. We have another desk. Very, very similar. An office desk. Okay. We have notice the signs, investigate symbols, and nature spirits. So very interesting that this would come out in this tarot deck. This is the Ancestors Oracle. So obviously you are here because you're seeing signs and synchronicities. So Spirit is saying notice the signs. And we have Star. Absolutely beautiful. Star could represent Aquarius. Star is healing, and Star is about our hopes and our wishes and our deepest desires. Okay, so I will pull some tarot as well. See what Spirit is wanting to communicate. Spirit, for pile 1, what are the signs, synchronicities, trying to tell pile 1? What are they being guided to do or pay attention to? And why are they seeing signs and synchronicities? Thank you so much, Spirits. We have the 10 of Cups in the 10 of Pentacles scene, because this is the Shuffle Tarot. Beautiful. family coming through very strong. And also we're getting a lot of career and finances coming through. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here in the scene of, sorry, this is the Three of Swords in the scene of the Three of Pentacles. Then we have the Magician sitting down. Okay. Why are you seeing signs and synchronicities? This one's coming through quite strong. I feel like if these signs and synchronicities are coming through very strong to you and they start to build momentum, it's because I feel you're not addressing them. And so this is why they're coming in fairly strong, okay? And what it's trying to tell you is trying to lead you in the right direction in regards to, I really feel, your current job, your career, or what you're investing a lot of your time with. So maybe you have a 9-to-5 and you want to switch to something else, but it would require you to quit your job. Or maybe you want to change your career altogether to something else. Maybe you want to start a business. Whatever this is telling you that you're turning a blind eye to what your true calling is supposed to be doing here. Spirit wants to lead you in this direction, although I think you don't see the pathway. So you hesitate on taking that jump because it is not very clear or set in stone what the pathway is. And I think you are relying on a certain financial stability here, okay? And maybe it's supporting the emotional well-being of your family, and you've already set some sort of structure here. So this is, again, not trusting the universe to deliver to us when we need to be supported. So Spirit is saying you're supposed to trust the universe here because you're being called to do something. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you and you haven't been thinking about making a change, then this isn't your reading, and I'm not saying quit your job, okay? These are for people who are absolutely sure that this has been popping into their mind of a real strong pull to do something else, and they just haven't taken that jump because they're questioning whether this is going to be successful or whether how they're going to support themselves financially, how they can make it happen. They're just not doing what they're supposed to be doing here, okay? And they're living a lie of sorts because they're doing something here that they've outgrown, or they're no longer living their life purpose. So there's a need to come to a realization here and speak and follow your truth. And this might mean having to communicate this to your family, or this might mean having to just be honest within self. But there is a following of your passion here. And I do feel like maybe it's because you're already fairly tenured and set up and you have a structure set, okay? But I do feel like once you make this shift, I feel like your whole world is going to open up. I feel you're going to find peace. I feel like you're going to feel like you're not even working. I feel like you're going to really enjoy yourself. I feel like you're going to benefit from your health as well. The physical stress that you're having continuously staying in something that isn't providing you with the satisfaction. So Spirit is saying, with this hold on to me, things are going to move very, very, very quickly here once you decide and commit to this. That there is not going to be, I don't know, like maybe you're fearing, you know, things going very slow here, and that things might take time to gain momentum, or that you're not able to manifest right away what you want. So you're just putting doubt, okay? You're putting doubt here, but you're being divinely guided in every step of the way. Like, you're going to be shown this, although it is going to be an adventure here. It's an adventure towards exactly what you're supposed to be doing, okay? I feel like it's going to all come together, very synchronistic, and I feel like it's going to give you a sense of purpose. It's going to allow you just to change your whole vibration here, how you perceive yourself and where you're investing your time. I feel like this is something that you really desire to do. You've wanted to do this for quite some time. You've had your hopes on this, like a dream of yours, and you've just seen it as something in the distant that you weren't able to do for whatever reason, or that it would ever come to fruition, or that there's a big obstacle. For some of you guys, there might be one main thing that you have to do, that you have to overcome. And so you feel like it's surmountable or unmovable or something that you won't be able to do. And Spirit is saying, no, it's not surmountable. That's the journey of a part of this whole thing, is trusting in the divine to do exactly what you're supposed to be doing, to overcome through whatever this is. Okay, so I feel like you are not believing in your manifestation, and I feel like the longer you stay in an environment that you're not feeling, and it could be that you are in a a desk job, a 9 to 5 job, or maybe you want the 9 to 5 desk job. I don't know. I feel as though you want to get out of it because it's not fulfilling. And Spirit is encouraging you here. So if you are seeing signs and synchronicities very heavy, that is what Spirit is trying to tell you. And it is going to be something very lucrative. I feel like it is going to provide you with the stability and financial stability, but also the emotional happiness that I feel is missing right now. So I do feel like you're being asked to take this leap and trust in the universe, in the movement forward, because you will be kind of more pushed through this rather than you having to make big decisions. It's like the universe is going to grab you and pull you through here, to the point where you'll get to wherever you are and not really even know how you got there, because everything kind of happened very quickly and just very synchronistically. So there is no need to worry, my friend. There is no need to worry. And I do feel like what you're going to create here is something very abundant. And I feel like it's going to be a creation here that other people can enjoy. Your true divine creativity is going to flourish. And I think you're going to become an expert in your field, a guru, someone who is very experienced, and somebody who is very pure, and somebody who is very genuine, but also very intelligent and creative in this field. So it comes with a lot of talent. And so I feel like you do create beautiful things here to offer other people. And I do feel like other people will also come into your life here to add to this sort of flavor. So you make relationships with other people that become your soul tribe, that become others that you can really work with here. And I feel there is a true growth here. Now, some of you guys might come in contact with someone or know someone, and it could very well be a woman with blonde hair. It could be just a feminine energy here. But I feel like if somebody comes in, or you know of someone who's popping to mind here that you feel you could reach out to, that's going to give you more information to kind of ease you maybe in the right direction for the first step, or you might hear something from someone that you know, follow that. Okay, follow what they're saying or their guidance, or pay very close attention to what they're telling you. I do feel like you're going to be very committed and dedicated to whatever this is. And I feel like right now you're probably not very attached to what you're doing in an emotional realm. I feel like there's not an emotional fulfillment here. And so you've been kind of not very invested in what you're doing right now. And maybe you're just in it, like I said, for the financial gain or for the stability or just the past energy that this has provided you, because this is what you've always done. But I do feel it's been taking a toll on you physically, emotionally, mentally. So time to face the truth. Time to no longer tell yourself an untruth that you're not capable, or that it's not going to happen for you, or that it's something that you can't attain, or that there's some big obstacle in the way that needs to be overcome before you can do something, because that is not true. So this is what the synchronicity is trying to tell you and guide you. See through illusion, explore, be young at heart. Do not fear that physically you're going to not be capable because of some sort of financial restriction. You are supported here by the universe 100%. That's what it's showing here. So I wouldn't tell you that if I didn't feel this was what you were being shown here, because this is a big move. Okay, but you'll know if this is for you. And I feel like you're coming home. to what you're supposed to be doing. I feel like it is coming home. It's going to give you a sense of liberation. It's going to give you a sense of peace. It's going to feel like you're playing every day, like you're not having to work. In fact, even, you know, this girl's playing on a swing here goes very well with the surrender to play. She's not concerned and stressed out. So I feel like maybe your job is very stressful, or just the fact that you have to do what you're doing every day is giving you a lot of stress. So I also feel for some of you guys, this goal or this hope has something to do with your physical body. So maybe you want to become, you know, a physical trainer, or maybe you want to provide mental health to other people, or maybe you're providing emotional health or support for other people. I feel like this has something to do in the health field some way, because you're providing assistance when it comes to physical, mental, emotional health. Or maybe even becoming a doctor, or becoming a nurse, or becoming someone who provides assistance to others, or maybe taking care of the elderly, or taking care of children or babies, becoming a doula. Whatever this is here, I do feel like it's coming from a compassionate place of creating an environment, creating an energy here to others, so you can work with others and see others transform here. It is a very collaborative sort of energy. And I feel like you're taking other people's sort of strife and confusion and maybe pain or whatever it is that they're experiencing, and you're turning it into something they can work with. So you're providing peace to others. You're providing guidance. You're also, you're providing guidance away to other people. You're going to provide abundance to other people. You're going to provide them with solutions, answers, healing, so that they can be grounded, so that they can be fruitful, so that they can come out of whatever state where they might be kind of aimless, or maybe needing direction or healing or guidance themselves. So you're providing a very valuable energy here on earth. Pile 1, do not take this lightly. You are being called to step up. If not you, then who? Okay, you're being called to step up and do this. So I love you very much. I hope this resonated. I don't feel I need any more. Your reading was very, very clear here. And let me know in the comments if this resonated for you. And I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. You picked the Onyx Angel. Absolutely beautiful here. So this angel is all about giving you protection and strength. And onyx is also used to, because it represents the root chakra. So it is the safety and security within us. And it is a stone used to assist in overcoming addictions and bad habits. Okay, this is also the clearing of karma stone. So when we have past lives and we've created a lot of karma in our life, we are feeling the effects of this, which might show up in addictions and bad habits and just a lifestyle here. We might experience a lot of grief and sorrow. So we're being asked to monitor our thoughts, because our thoughts carry a lot of weight and put the vibration out there into our reality. So I do feel like maybe there is some negative thought patterns, or maybe some bad habits here. Could be, like I said, addictions, or just distractions and unhealthy ways of being. So the onyx stone does store a lot of old memories here, and sometimes they could be bad memories that we're hanging on to that we need to flush away. So there is a right way of living. And on this channel, you might have heard me talk about the law of Dharma, which is following our Dharma, the path we're supposed to be walking for us, the right way of living. It is your choice. Pile number 2, it is your choice. Okay, so the world isn't happening to you. You are creating the world around you, and it's for you. So I'm getting very strong energy here for pile number 2, what this might be about, but we'll look at your oracle cards, and I will ask that you use your own intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear throughout this reading, to confirm this message is meant for you, because I cannot do this for you. And I ask specifically Spirit to communicate to us, why are you seeing signs, synchronicities? Okay, what is it trying to tell you, guide you? What does it want you to pay attention to? Why are you seeing this? Okay, and you might not know exactly what you're supposed to be doing or why it's coming to you as readily as it is. So this would be why. Okay, now, like I said, just if this does not resonate, maybe another pile is for you. But let's see what Spirit wants to communicate here to you. We have 15, or the number 6, with play with me. Okay. I'll move this over here. We have chicken. Okay. We have act of love, yes or no. Okay, interesting. Spirit, very interesting. We have shine. We have creativity. With the spider here. Looks like that might be some sort of web in some way, although it's very round. Okay, creativity. We have Krishna with devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Wow, beautiful. And we have the peacock feather here. Absolutely love peacocks. Peacock is all about pride. It could be our sense of self-worth and maybe our concern of how we might appear to others. My email went off confirming that last statement for someone. Number 34 with consciousness, Sita Mudra. So wisdom, clarity, and concentration. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. Oh my goodness. Wisdom, clarity, concentration. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. Devotion. Okay, we have surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Exactly what we're talking about here. Then you can own your own power and soar in your life. Soar, yes, absolutely. Okay. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. We have surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. We have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. We have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So lots coming through here for you guys. Pile number 2. This might be very specific for maybe only one of you, but it is coming through quite clear. We have bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Don't pay so much attention to words so much as we will get energy from these cards in this reading. Okay. Bat. We have love coming through quite strong in this reading. We have peacock. What did I say? And I don't pick these cards, okay? These are all random. I haven't even looked at them. Beware of great pride. Okay. You guys might be seeing a lot of peacocks. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. And lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay. Lightning. And we have this woman holding her face, kind of maybe in shock or surprise. It's kind of giving me tower energy. When we see a tower in the tarot, we're shocked or surprised about something. Find your voice, express yourself, open up and sing out. Okay. And we have environment. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of tarot here. I'm just going to skedaddle this over a little bit so I have just a bit more space so you can see. Okay, so Spirit, for pile number 2, what is this message about? Why are they seeing synchronicities and symbols and whatever it is that's consistently coming to them? What is it trying to communicate for them? I do feel this one wanting to come out. This is the 8 of Wands, and it's represented in the 8 of Swords. Seen? What are they being guided to do, or what are they being guided to pay attention to? What is with the signs and synchronicities? Spirit, thank you so much. We have the 2 of Wands in the 2 of Cups, seen love coming through again, and we have the Moon. This is all about our subconscious and dealing with fears. Where do I put this so you can see? Can you guys see that right there? Okay. There's multiple layers coming through here. Like I said, I don't know that this is going to be for everybody, so there might only be parts of this that resonates for you, or it could all resonate for you, because there's a reason why this energy is coming through. So what's happening here? I feel like life is very serious here for you, okay? Things are happening very serious for you, and it might be very intense right now. And I feel is very intense because you're dealing with very intense energies. But I feel like the universe wants to make things light for you. I feel like the universe wants you to enjoy something that I don't feel you've been able to enjoy. Okay, the play with me here is all about taking our foot off the pedal and just enjoying life as it unfolds, not needing to control it, not being controlled by, you know, our environment and certain things. So I think something might have a hold on you. And this can come through, again, like I said, as addictions or bad habits, or that might be the bad habit, is that we're very fixated and controlled by our environment, so much so that we think we're having to do something, but we're really not having to do anything at all. And so I feel like you are battling something internally here. And I do feel like it could have been very much stemmed from past experience. Either you are consciously aware of the pain and sorrow and experience you had, and so you know of it, or you might not even be aware of it because it is very much shoved down your subconscious, but your actions are in line with you acting out because this is needing to be dealt with. I feel like there is a connection here, a relationship specifically, and this is very specific coming through, and I don't know who this message is for, around you with someone, and I feel like you're being told to go for it. And this card, and this card, and this card, and this card, okay? And this card, and this card. And so what I feel is happening is you're telling yourself either you don't deserve it or it's not working out for you, because I feel like you are too afraid to step forward and see what happens here and actually enjoy yourself. Okay, I'm taking this chicken as a literal someone not facing their courage. I feel like you're very well aware of this connection, relationship, and you're not taking action. I feel like you're bending over to your circumstances of what's going on, saying, I cannot, because of all these things that have a hold on me, okay? So I feel like you're needing to deal with your fears. You're needing to allow your subconscious to come through so you can deal with things. So I feel like this is a making of your own sort of limitation. Your own thoughts are coming through very strong here with the onyx and with this scene of the Eight of Swords, and with just the energy that I'm feeling here, that you believe something to be true. So therefore you cannot accomplish or enjoy or do something, and that is false. You're being asked with the Eight of Wands to move forward. You're being asked to communicate. You're being asked to allow yourself to break free from something you're able to do. But only you can do this. Only you can remove the blindfold. Only you can move forward. Only you can trust in your commitments and recognize what's going on here. So you're kind of being shown these synchronicities for you to wake up from a limitation that you're telling yourself you cannot. I feel like you're being called to transform. This is spiritual transformation, and this is also putting an end to things that don't serve you. Okay, things that don't serve you are keeping you confined and keeping you kind of miserable, I feel here, because it's controlling your life in some way. And I feel you're being called to walk your path of your dharma. Okay, and that is where you can create. This is where you experience unconditional love. I do feel it is in a partnership, although I feel you need to obviously love self before getting into a partnership. But I feel like you're resisting something you want to do in a partnership. Okay, now this could be an intimate partner, or this could just be pushing away connection as a whole. But I feel you're blocking connection and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or what you feel intuitively called to do. You're fighting against it. You're resisting. You're swimming uphill. And I feel like there's people trying to get into your life here in order to create, in order for you to transform, but you're resisting. And I'm also getting that your environment here is not healthy. So you're surrounding yourself with maybe people or substances, or just your mindset is not healthy. You believe something here that you deserve to be in this environment or with these people, or this is as good as it gets, or something that you need to do here, and you do not. So I feel like there is ego in play, and there's a need for you to really take a look at, are you doing something that is making you truly fulfilled and happy inside? Or are you doing things because you are scared you might appear in a certain way? I feel like you might be letting your fear of how you might be perceived by others get in the way, or maybe you might be wearing some sort of outer appearance here to make it look like things are okay, but inside things are not okay. You know, instead of this peacock, maybe you're a chicken here. And I'm not saying like, you know, calling you a chicken. Well, maybe I am calling you a chicken. I don't know. Only you know what that's representing here. It's coming through me for a reason, okay? But I mean, a peacock certainly does not look like a chicken. So maybe, you know, a peacock's a peacock and a chicken's a chicken. And maybe you're telling yourself you're a chicken and maybe you're a peacock. In fact, that's how I'm feeling it. I feel like you're watering yourself down. I feel like you're not vibrant right now. I feel like you're putting yourself in a situation, telling yourself that you have to be a chicken. I don't know, this is really strong, and you're actually this beautiful peacock, and you haven't had a chance to open, and you haven't had a chance to be beautiful, and you haven't had a chance to experience unconditional love of self or of another. And I feel like with this tower coming through very strong, it's like, and the death, this is like a need to have a self-revelation, to allow the tower to strike and everything that's false fall away. Things that you believe to be true that are not true fall away. Do not hold the tower up. Do not surround yourself with people, things, or places that don't serve your highest good. Because I feel you know it. I feel like if you're engaged in distractions, you know it's not for your highest good. You know, if you're engaged in situations that aren't elevating you and making you a beautiful peacock and make you feel like a chicken, it's time to go. And it could be your own belief that you deserve to be in that, okay? So act of love, yes or no. I feel like the choice is yours. And I kept hearing that when I was pulling your cards, is your choice, your choice, your choice. Pile 2. It's your choice. You need to be conscious. Wake up, okay? And maybe this is why I did this collective reading the other day with the scrying, the crystal ball message here. There was a collective message. I think it was specifically for this group. If you resonate here, okay? There's something beautiful you're supposed to be creating. Your life, for one, because your life is not supposed to be unfolding the way it is right now. And the only reason it's doing this is because you're repeating some sort of unconscious loop, some sort of karmic thing that you feel you need to be stuck in. And you don't. You do not need to. You can clear this karma. In fact, I'm going to go get a stone here for some healing. I'll be right back, okay? All right, pile 2. We're going to take the bones. Okay, we're going to take the bones, which is the death. This is symbolizing the death, what needs to go. This is a grounding stone, okay? So we're going to take the obsidian and we're going to use this to ground you. And I feel like the grounding here is going to help you in order to do whatever it is that you need to do. Selenites and some clear quartz. We need clarity of mind and rose quartz for self-love. So get yourself definitely rose quartz. Now, I know pile 3 was a rose quartz reading, which might be relevant. So I feel self-love is coming through, and the clear quartz is going to really highlight and magnify any sort of thought. So I feel like if you're in a negative route, this could not be a good stone. It could just intensify your worry and your anxiety. So have a stone that you want to magnify here, such as self-love or whatever it is you're wanting to do here. But I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to ask Spirit here to provide you with healing, to provide you with energy that allows you to cut out any unhealthy distractions, people, things that have a hold on you, that you feel bound to or stuck to, or that you feel you deserve in some way. And I'm going to ask that Spirit help guide you in your willpower here so that you're able to detach and stop or cut out or remove whatever in your life is no longer needed, to put that to rest, and to allow yourself to be open and receptive to the right energies and people coming in, because I do feel there is a relationship of someone who's wanting to help you, guide you, assist you, something you're pushing away here. Connection, I feel it is unconditional love, and it could just be the self-love. This could be yourself pushing through, and this is why you're seeing these synchronicities. While you're seeing a consistent message is trying to wake you up, is trying to get you to cut out certain things that are very unhealthy here for you, okay? So I feel like with the bat here, it says enemies are working against you. I feel like you might just need to question everything that's going on in your life, because I feel like there might be things that you might not even know are not serving you right now, that you might not even know is unhealthy or not serving your greatest good. It could be a person, it could be something you're doing here that's just very mindless, and you're not even attributing this to something that is, I mean, it's nothing's really bad or good, but it's limiting you, it's holding you back. I feel like there's something you're not seeing, and I also feel like Spirit is saying that you are being called and guided, and I feel you feel it, but you're just resisting and you're fighting against it. So trust where you're being called to. Trust that you have yet to shine here, okay? So I feel like you're kind of a victim of circumstance and allowing things to happen, and you're not allowing yourself to find your strength and your voice here to stand up and speak your truth. And I feel there is connection here that you're needing to speak your truth about. And rather than doing this, I feel like you are asleep in some way here, okay? You're not wanting to face this because maybe you're telling yourself an untruth, something you don't deserve. But I feel like there's a communication coming very strong with these two, a need for forward movement. And I feel you are the one that has the choice, okay? Because the Two of Wands is all about choosing our Dharma, choosing the path that sometimes might not seem like the easy path, but we can either choose the easy path or we could choose the path we're supposed to be pulled to. And it's the most rewarding path, and we're being called to step up to that path. And I feel like you're resisting. So it's your choice here, okay? But I feel like it might require you digging into your fears and really looking at what's going on inside you, okay? And here we have the two people, which are also in the Lovers card. And we're getting, 15 is the Devil, which I see the Devil here. These are the people in the Devil that are bound in the Devil card as well. And also number 6 is the Lover. So these are very all intertwined. We're seeing the Devil, the Lovers, the Moon. And for me, that is, the Devil's all about addictions. The Devil is all about bad habits. The Devil is all about unhealthy things. And you might be unhealthily in a connection, in a relationship that isn't showing you the love you deserve, that you don't realize that you're not bound to it, and you might just fear escaping to find a connection that is there for you, the relationship that is going to be the right one. And you are free, but you might be fearing what the unknown is in order to break out of this connection. So I feel like, yeah, that's coming through strong for some of you guys now, that the Devil is another connection, that you feel bound to someone here. And so you don't need to be. There is connection for you. Do not resist. Break away here from whatever person this is. Cut the cords, okay? And like I said, if it's not a person, then it's substances or some distraction, and a healthy way of being. Because I feel like there is a Two of Cups, and this is going to bring balance, peace, grounding, healing, self-love, remove limitations. It's going to allow you to move forward. It's going to put you in tune with your intuition. It's going to allow you to create the rest of your future here. It's going to allow you to shine, and it's going to really be a beautiful future here that you're creating that's in line with your Dharma. And I feel like Spirit wants you to be very devoted to this, because Spirit is devoted to your healing. So don't give up on yourself, okay? The choice is yours. You can still make this decision. It's not too late. Pile number 2, and let go of any sort of belief that's telling you you cannot do this, or that you're made to suffer, or that this connection is impossible to detach from, or that you're yeah, just kind of stuck here. So something's coming through. This kind of came through with one, the same, like it came through as somebody coming with some sort of information to them to pay attention to. Now yours is pay attention to a feeling you're going to get, like an aha moment. It's a feeling that's going to come through suddenly. Follow that, okay? It's going to come through as something you need to act on, and like, oh, I should do that, or yeah, why didn't I think of that? Don't silence that. Act on that, okay? And then once you're on that, I think just follow that momentum, because I feel like Spirit is going to put that in front of you, an aha moment, an inner voice, a feeling, a gut feeling, or a flash of something. Okay, so your flashes, knowings, lightning. This lady is like contemplating. She's like in shock about something, or maybe thinking whether she should or shouldn't. So I think like when you get this hint of genius in some way, act on it. Don't sit on it. Okay, I feel like you're definitely being asked here to soar, and I feel like love is out there for you. Like there's beautiful unconditional love here that wants to pull you towards it. And I feel like it could be so easy, you know, with this play with me. Like life is not difficult. It is easy. I mean, yes, we have things that come up that might not sit well with us, but it's how we sit with that, what we make of that, that adds the power, that gives the power away to whether something's bad or good. Okay, so please take a look at your environment right now, and the people you're surrounded with. And if they're not allowing your growth, if they're not allowing you to create the best version of yourself, if you're feeling very stuck and limited and bound, but also by your own fear of what would happen if you were to detach, then you remain in some karmic old story repeating. So this is why you're seeing the synchronicities. It's time. Now's the time. Okay, and we're going to ask Spirit to do this healing for you until you are clear, until you are released from this belief, until you can see self-love, until you can see the love around you, until you're very aware. And this is the number 7. And number 7 is the Chariot. So I feel, again, the subconscious coming through and needing to take the fear, take it, and move anyways. Okay, with the Chariots, there's a need for movement. There's a need to move. Pile number 2. All right, I hope this helped you. If you're drawn to another pile, I will see you there. I don't feel I need any more tarot because this message is fairly clear. And we will put whatever behind you that we no longer need to deal with so that you can move forward. And so you can become very clear in how to move forward. All right. Pile number 2. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, my most beautiful pile number 3. You picked the Rose Quartz Angel, and Rose Quartz is all about love, self-love, connection. So unconditional love. It's a beautiful healing stone. It's also a fertility stone. So I absolutely love this for you. What we're looking at is, we ask Spirit, why are you seeing signs and synchronicities? What is it trying to tell you? What does it want you to do? What's it trying to guide you to do or pay attention to? So use your intuition, because only you can tell whether this reading is for you or not. So come up with something you will see, feel, or hear to confirm that this is indeed your message. I've not looked at these cards, so we'll reveal them together and see what Spirit wants to communicate. And I love these readings because they're coming through quite clear. So I'm hoping your message comes through quite clear as well. Pile 3. All right, so we have 27, or the number 9, Sisters of the Sacral Spiral. Okay. We have Act of Love, Self-Care. Beautiful. We have Academic. I'm getting heavy Magician from this, and also Hierophant energy from this, Academic. We have Change with the Chameleon, or the Iguana. Maybe this is an iguana. I don't know. Could be a chameleon. Change. We have Kuthumi, sorry, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Wow, look at that with the book. All about knowledge. Cloak of Wisdom. Very similar, very strong. Also, both wearing a hat, which represents crown chakra to me. So I feel crown chakra opening up, and also might be symbolizing, if you wear a hat, confirmation, something on your head, a headpiece, a head scarf. And we have the Ouroboros coming through and the Om. Okay. We have 28, or the number 10, with freedom, Garuda Mudra, openness, balance, and metabolism. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. Wow. Okay. 10 represents ends of cycles. We see a cycle here coming to an end and starting over. 9 also represents endings. 9 is also the Hermit in the tarot, which is all about introspection and our inner self. Okay, so we have surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. You guys might be called to pile 2. In fact, I told pile 2 to come make their way over here with the rose quartz, so it could be that these are connected in some way. We have surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your body. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Wow. We have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. Beautiful. Now these tea leaf oracle cards, don't pay attention too much to the wording. It's going to be more about the energy we feel here in the reading. So you got quite a bit actually that came out. So we have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. We have I. Psychic abilities, trust your intuition. Oh my goodness, intuition coming through twice here. Very interesting. And you already know the answer you seek. That is certainly talking about intuition. Okay. Butterfly, a change for the better. Yes, butterfly is about freedom. I know we always talk about butterflies as being transformative, which it is about transformation, but it's also representing freedom here. We have the bread, period of prosperity and abundance. We have chair filled, someone new is entering your life. We have pig, beware of greed. You guys might be seeing a lot of pigs, butterflies, maybe unicorns. And we have desk. Pay attention to your work. A desk came out for pile 1. I don't know if you're tied with one. Maybe you're called to all 3 piles. Okay, so desk, pay attention to your work. We have this hand forcing another person by the wrist to go into the fire. It looks like being pulled by force or being forced to do something. We have back to basics, simplify, reduce, and center. And we have forest. Okay, let's do, I'm not sure how to do this. Let's do it like this. So I could fit the tarot here as well. Okay. Spirit, for pile number 3, and what are these synchronicities trying to tell them to pay attention to? What are they being guided to do? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. Spirit, please protect me as I channel these messages, and protect the viewer as I deliver the message for the greatest and highest good. Thank you so much. All right, we have 3 cards flipping up. We have the 7 of Cups, which is represented by the 7 of Wands in this tarot deck. Oh, we have 4 cards coming out. Okay, hopefully I could fit this here. Seven of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Magician coming through again. We have the Three of Pentacles represented by the Three of Cups, which does give me Seven of Cups energy right now. And we got the Queen of Cups. So we have water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming through. Okay. Magician is Gemini and Virgo. We were getting the Hermit, which is Virgo as well, coming through strong. Okay. Let me see if we can see this. Okay, you can see. Perfect. Just give me a little bit here to tap into this energy. I suddenly got an urge to cry. Just give me a minute. And I'm not crying for anything bad. I just got a huge wave of your calling, pile number 3. I think I'm going to pause. Just give me a second. Pile 3. Sorry about that. I feel like it hasn't been easy for you. And I feel like you want to move forward and things pull you back. I feel like you've been so dedicated to your path here that it's almost amazing how you haven't surrendered yet to just falling back to old ways or to not trusting and to believing in things that would limit you or negative self-speak. I feel like despite everything that's happened, there's an energy here of you keeping going. Like you're just very persistent. And I feel like why you're seeing these synchronicities is kind of an affirmation here that do not second guess yourself. Do not get confused by what's going on in the matrix world and the people around you. Do not fall back into just following what you might have done in the past. You are in your path to freedom here. You have an intuition that is guiding you. You are becoming one with everything and everyone around you. You are coming into what you're supposed to be doing. This is happening. And this is the journey that you're on. And so Spirit doesn't need you to force anything, doesn't need you to make something happen. It's going to happen for you. Pile number 3. So you're seeing this to just the synchronicities to tell you to trust in your intuition, to trust in your guidance, that exactly what you're doing is the right thing. It is bringing liberation and freedom to you. There's nothing outside of you that's going to help you or guide you. Spirit just wants you to focus on exactly what your intuition tells you in that moment and surrender everything else. And I feel like this has been a massive transformation for you. And I feel like your intuition, if it hasn't been sparked, it is being sparked very quickly and very heavily here. And so I feel like this beware of greed with the pig here. I do feel like it's talking about how we can start to doubt if we don't see things in front of us and we try to force certain things that we know is against our intuition. We might fall back on not trusting, or we might fall back on certain distractions or things we did in the past that didn't help us because we feel we're not getting movement. I feel like there's a huge energy here of creative beauty coming through you guys that brought me to tears. A beautiful creation. And it is from a place of genuine, pure, unconditional love. I feel like this is the intuition card, and because we're seeing intuition very strongly here, that you're very, very psychic and your gifts are coming in. So there's a need to let it come in. There's a need to follow the unknown and trusting that it is leading you someplace. I feel like you're providing a service to the people around you by just being yourself. I feel like you're just being asked to really observe your environment as an observer. There is no action you're needing to take. Just to be aware. And things are starting to turn for you. And I feel like things are turning for the better because I feel it's been very difficult. And I feel like Spirit is showing me someone who has everything they need. That there's nothing external here that you're needing. So it's easy to get confused if we start to listen to our mind and start to doubt ourselves and our intuition. And Spirit is saying, do not let that happen. You are on the higher ground in order to keep persevering, pushing forward here. And if you feel as though you're doing something and you're not quite sure, and you feel like, why am I following? Should I be doing more? Am I just blindly following, or like, what's going on here? Spirit is saying, just observe. Just walk forward. You don't need to be so enthralled in whether you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing, because apparently you're doing the right thing here. As long as you don't second guess. And you become very much aware of what's going on around you and look at it as an observer without judgment. I feel there's a lot of healing coming through this pile. There's a lot of ascension. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of feeling like you're maybe not on the right path. But be assured that you are. And you're being guided and protected. And you're not needing to make very big major decisions here, because it's all going to come intuitively to you. And you're just going to flow with this. Both of these cards, it looks like a very similar woman. And there's a lot of cards in this deck, and they don't all look the same. And she's wearing the exact same mask here. But she sees through it because the eyes are cut out. So I feel... Pile number 3, you're seeing through the illusion of the matrix. You're seeing through the illusion of people's sort of subconscious. You can see through people. You can see the truth. And this is setting you free. You can now feel and see people's emotions, the truth of situations. So I feel like this is someone new entering your life, this chair filled. I feel like you're becoming a whole new person here. And this is bringing great abundance, but I feel like you're providing a service here. And I'm getting heavy Jesus energy from this bread and this service. Like, I feel like there's selflessness about you. Pile number 3, that's bringing service to the world. And it's coming from such a selfless, loving, caring place. And this is where the universe pays us back tenfold, because we're not expecting to be paid back. We're coming forward as broken as we might have been, but to provide others with joy and to provide others with service in order to come together with others, to work with others, to create with others. And all these broken pieces make a whole. And it doesn't need to be perfect. And I feel like this robe here has the skulls, which is representing the death card, because I feel there's a massive spiritual transformation and a death taking place. You might have had an ego death. We see red roses, which came through a couple days ago in my collective reading, tying in again, red roses. So I feel like pile number 3, you've been through a spiritual shift here of something very profound and significant. And although you might not feel or know whether you're whole and complete, you understand it to be true that you're whole and complete, but you might not feel it. You may not fully understand what's going on here, but I feel like you're coming together with others to create a beautiful picture of whole and completeness just by being yourself. And you are protected here with this cape. I feel like you are protected. You are showing others by your light energy here how to engage, how to create, how to be of service, how to have fun, how to be present. Your energy is very much contagious here. And I feel like beautiful things are coming forward towards you. There's no need to chase or fight. I feel like you're just exploring here. So Spirit is saying just allow yourself to explore and have fun. Abundance is coming forward to you. But I don't think you're too concerned, because I feel you have a very selflessness way about you. And I feel you're very, very unique. I feel like you're regarded by the people around you as someone who is very special, one of a kind, very difficult to replicate. In fact, I don't think anyone can replicate you. I mean, we're all unique and special, but I feel there's something coming through with your energy that is so beautiful and profound. Like I was telling you, I'm getting Jesus energy here. You're making huge change in the people around you just by being yourself, and that is enough. Don't second guess this. Your presence is the change. Your presence is the transformation. Your presence is the service. Your awareness, your consciousness is the freedom. And the more you're in this, the more self-love and the more work and ascension you do, and the more you elevate your energy here and the vibration of humanity. And that is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. That is paying attention, being the observer. Observe the observer. Witness yourself. Witness people around you day in, day out. It's not about what you're doing, but it's more about where's your consciousness at? Is it in your mind, or is it in your consciousness, in your awareness? I feel you're getting more in your awareness, in your consciousness, than you are in your mind. So when you are doing maybe what you've always been doing, because I don't know that a lot of you guys might have physically changed your environment so much. I do feel a lot of you guys gone through transformation. But if you feel like your life isn't significantly physically uprooted or changed in such a dramatic way, and you're not sure and you're questioning, what Spirit is saying is that the major shift is from within. It's how you engage. It's how present you are, how conscious you are, how in the moment and aware you are that makes the change and the shift. And eventually your outer world will start to change. There's no need to do anything further. You don't need to take the action. It happens on the outside. You just need to see through the veil. You just need to see through it. I'm getting heavy spider from this gem here in the middle of her eyes. And the spider is all about creativity. Okay, I feel like there's a heavy creativity coming through with the Queen of Cups and this service. I feel like if you're being called to do something creative here, to definitely follow your passion. I feel like you might be creating with other people, your soul tribe, and it's coming from a very loving, beautiful place. The fact we see mermaid here and a unicorn, like I feel there's something so magical about you. And we see the lion in the distance, which is all about facing courage. I feel like you've had a lot of courage here in what you've already gone through. And you already have the answer you seek, because I feel like you're just the observer now. And your presence, like I said, it is so impactful here. There's no need to go seek out more information, okay? Watch a bunch of YouTubes, read a whole bunch of books. I mean, that's good to have literal information and knowledge, but I feel like it is not needed. I feel like what you need right now, pile 3, is trust your intuition and be yourself in your full, authentic self. aware, awake, guided by your spirits team. You're so heavenly loved and protected here. Yeah, and I just heard Spirit say that you are definitely heavily protected and loved, my child. Do not doubt that we have your back and that we are not there guiding you. So you're being guided, and there's a certain level of confidence that keeps building when you stay in this energy. And it is contagious. And anyone around you that is an opposite energy either raises their vibration or falls away completely. I feel mostly around you, they raise their vibration. They don't go elsewhere. They raise their vibration. That is true passion. That is a gift that you're being given. I mean, we all have the ability to do this, but I feel you've really tapped into this, pile number 3, and this is absolutely beautiful. This is the signs and synchronicities, is an affirmation here, not to doubt what you're physically doing is wrong, because it's more about what's going on internally. That Spirit wants you to understand with these synchronicities, to be always present. And when you see these symbols, synchronicities, reminders, it's telling you, hey, are you aware? Are you present right now? Are you consciously aware? Where's your energy at? Are you in your mind? What's going on around you with the people around you? Are you in tune? Or are you falling back in old ways because you might suddenly just feel like things aren't changing around you and take your foot off of the trust of your intuition? Keep the trust. Keep the momentum. Keep seeing through the veil. Keep challenging yourself to be present. Keep challenging yourself to be conscious. Keep challenging yourself to be very, very present and aware in the moment with everyone around you and everything you do, even the smallest thing. Be very aware, because this is definitely building momentum here. And it's opening energy up. All right, pile number 3. This is a beautiful energy. You brought me to tears. It's been a while since that has happened in a reading, so I'd really like to thank you. I'm so honored that you're here. You guys are bringing love to this world, okay? And you're birthing love into this world. You're stemming love from love, which is a beautiful, beautiful gift. So if you were drawn to another pile, you might want to go check that out. Only if you are called. This is a beautiful spiritual reading, and I will see you soon. Bye.